Good morning, sunshines. Callie Carroll here. We're going to talk about network marketing and why I think you're batshit crazy if you're not with some sort of company. This is not about what I do whatsoever, but I just want to share a story. So I'm going to share a story with you. I'm going to let you guys share about what you love, what you're passionate about, and why you do it. And then talk to you about maybe how to figure something else out if you haven't done it yet. First of all, though, we always start off by saying, good morning, sunshines, #GMS. Let me know if this is a rewatch. So just say rewatch in this. And then something you're grateful for next to that. I'm grateful for Mr. John Carroll. As I'm looking out this window right there, he's picking weeds out right there. He's picking all the weeds in the backyard. What sweet gentleman. It's his workout for the day. His hamstrings are going to hurt so bad. It's a better workout than what mine was. Okay. So, story time, first of all, right? I have been in network marketing for 10 years. And if you would have asked me before that, if I ever wanted to join a company, I'd say you were batshit crazy. And the only word I ever knew about was pyramid scheme. And I didn't even really know what that meant, but I was just like, I have zero desire to like throw parties and have people come over. I don't even like going to parties. It just was never my thing, right? And then what happened was when I was creating my fitness company, I needed to have some nutrition that would support people with getting real results because our food just doesn't have the nutrients in it that we need. Like that's just, I live in America. I don't know where you guys live, but I live in America and we don't have the nutrients in our food because they manipulate the shit out of all of our food. Anyways, so I had to find something and I did, and it worked great. And I was like, wow, this really works. Okay. So there's that. What happened, fast forward, right? A decade later, I found myself taking my son to the hospital because he couldn't stop peeing and he was super sick and crying. I didn't know what was wrong, and discovering that he has this rare disease called arginine vasopressin deficiency, as well as a rare cancer that's actually took out his pituitary. There's like a tumor in his pituitary, right? Called LCH. And at this time, my world was just crushed, right? Now, rewind 10 years before that, life was like rolling pretty good. Like I had time to build my fitness company. I have lots of different things, right? So I've got my fitness company. I've got a transformation company. I've got a mindset company. So I was building my different companies and I was able to focus in on all that. But at this moment, you guys, my life stopped in my tracks. It stopped in the tracks, like, right? And I didn't even like think about work for the first month. And then eventually I was like, you know what, maybe in August, I'll be able to go back to work. Like I'll be able to start doing things again. And then August rolled around and our lives were still batshit crazy. And I was like, maybe October, but that's when we found out that my son had 5 new tumors. Maybe December I'll get to start working, but that's when he was vomiting nonstop and we were going to Texas to see specialists. Maybe in January, and I kept doing this over and over. Maybe I'll get to work again sometime soon. Right? Thinking it was just around the corner. And here we are 13 months later, and I have not gotten to work for 13 months. And I do say gotten to because I love work. I've been passionate about my jobs, all of my different companies for the last decade. I really do enjoy it, right? But I haven't been able to because my role right now, God's given me the role of chemo mom, of taking care of my babies, of supporting our family and traversing our way through this. And hopefully, you guys, in October, Whit and John rings the bell and I'll get to start working more. But I don't know how long the chemo hangover is. Like, I don't know what's next. Regardless, for the last 13 months, you guys, my company that I decided to join a decade ago, has not stopped sending me checks. This is one of the, if not the, reason why I'm doing this talk right now about why wouldn't everybody find something that they love, find some sort of product or good that you love, and if you are passionate about it and you love it, tell other people about it. And I'm not saying that you need to be like pushy and handsy and sending every single person messages and like running after people. That's not what I'm saying at all. But if you love something and you're in casual conversation, and be like, oh my gosh, yeah. Like Pampered Chef, I cannot say more about the Pampered Chef meat squisher. I don't even know what it's called. And that's not my company, but I love this meat squisher. I will tell everybody about the meat squisher and to go to Tammy, my friend, to buy the meat squisher because she's the one that sells me Pampered Chef. I don't know. It's a meat squisher, right? And every single time I do that, Tammy's family is supported by the income, and the people that get the meat squisher are super happy because they got a badass product. So why wouldn't every single person be involved in network marketing? And there's still so many of you. And you guys feel free, share your opinions on why you love it, why you hate it. Also, if you're involved in a network marketing company, I would love to see you post what it is, what company you're in, post the link to your site, right? Like tell people about yourself. This is how it works, right? And wait, I lost my train of thought there with, oh man, full circle. Okay. So anyways, you guys are posting your different stuff over there. If you think about the opportunity to create a future for yourself and a residual income, as long as people are continuing to purchase whatever the good is of something that you love having and you love being a part of, and you can continue to receive income, I just don't understand why you do that. That's what I was saying. How some of you guys are still like, nope, pyramid scheme. Okay, just so we know, pyramid scheme is when there's no product, no valid, good product behind something, and you're just convincing something to get a lot of somethings, widgets, gadgets that don't actually do anything, and you're actually not building a business. You're just like kind of conning people into buying stuff. Those don't really exist very much anymore. The FTC has so much regulation on everything that they've got to be valuable, like valid, good products in order to create this. Okay, so here we are. My company that I'm with, they are all at this thing called Extravaganza right now, and all of the coaches are gathering and they're learning and they're getting excited and they're watching a concert with OneRepublic tonight and they're getting jacked up and motivated. One of let me just side note, I didn't know I was going to talk about this. One of the best things that network marketing did for me is it introduced me to personal development and mindset and moving forward. Instead of being stuck where you are, almost every network company that I know about, network marketing company, they encourage you to consistently keep working on yourself and your mindset, which I love, right? I love being surrounded by people like that. Any company, I bet whatever company you're with does the same thing, right? They're working on your mind. And you guys can share about that too in the comments. So they're all doing that. I'm at home, cleaning chemo pee, making sure my son doesn't go in the car so he doesn't barf everywhere, just doing our best to stay happy while we're here. And that's where I'm meant to be. But guess what? On the 15th and on the 20th, I still receive both my checks. Do they change with time? Again, like, if there's not a product that's being purchased, absolutely, of course. But if you work on sharing something and building whatever level you want to, what it can provide for you in the future is freaking amazing. So I just was talking to the team about this morning in a quick post, and I was just sharing how grateful I am for every single person I've been able to help lose weight, for every single person who's gained confidence, for everybody who's been on my team, who's supported and introduced other people to healthy lifestyles, to having a product that I absolutely love, and to God for introducing me to all of that. He brought that to me 10 years ago, knowing that I would not be able to work for whatever it ends up being right now, which is pretty freaking amazing. So I feel so blessed. So first of all, okay, so maybe we don't have a whole lot of network marketers. Facebook's been weird lately on what it shares. So I don't know where my stuff is going because my comments are down from like 80 to 2. So maybe the right people aren't going to see this. So if you want to share this with your link to your company. So like if you're a Pampered Chef, then share the video with that, right? If you are with, I don't know why I can't think of a bunch of ones, and that's the one because the meat squisher that always comes to mind, whatever, then share, okay? If you're not with one, this is what I would say. Find, okay, baby, your water's right there. His medicine's worn off. Find something that you love. Find something that you love. Like literally, like you're like, I want this in my life always, right? Some sort of product that you're like, this is the best. I love this. And then sign up for whatever it is and then tell people about it, right? That's really all this is. And again, I'm not talking about housing people or hounding people or knocking on doors, or I don't know. I think people see becoming that annoying person that only posts about X, Y, or Z. Just be passionate about whatever you're doing honestly and authentically, and it's going to turn out beautifully, right? So choosing something you love. One other recommendation that I think has been really valid and supportive for me is choosing something that's dispensable, because if they're only going to buy it once, you always have to be working. Does that make sense? Like if I was selling purses and all of my people had already bought a purse, then over the last year, I wouldn't be receiving income because all purses would have been bought from the people, and I'd have to go find more people to buy more purses. So instead, finding something like Thrive, right? Or I don't know if Thrive's one, but so mascara, right? Or the different eyelashes, or I think there's nail stuff. People are going to consistently be consuming that, and they'll rebuy over and over again if they love the product. Again, that means it has to be something that's a really badass good product, because you want them to want to keep doing it. And also the final thing for me is I really enjoy changing lives. I want to make people smile. So finding something where I feel like I'm coming from a space of servitude and support is it's so heartwarming for me, because I know that even over the last 13 months, when I haven't been working, I have had hundreds of people who continuously buy their products because they know that it works, they know what to do, they know how to take it, they have the website and resources to do new recipes and everything, they know how to get results, right? And I haven't had to do anything, but they know that they're going to continue to consume those items for the last 13 months, which is why I continue to receive a check in the mail. Okay, if you guys have any other suggestions about network marketing, please share away. Again, I haven't even mentioned my company because this is about you guys and your companies and what you do. But I don't know. I feel extremely blessed. I'm like jealous of all the people who are out at the event right now, and I hope they're having the most incredible time. And I'm also very, very thankful that God has given me this opportunity to be with my baby, to support him during his chemo journey and his cancer journey, while still supporting our family. Not financially where it used to be, of course, you guys, but still, like, continuously. All right, guys. I hope you guys enjoy this. Share if you have a network marketing company. Whoa, I don't know what that was. Perspective reveals miracles. Okay, I gotta go get the baby some water. Love you. Bye.